Gentlemen, how you are doing? There's a video that has been circulating on social media. I don't think I've seen it come in mainstream media news as yet. This is very disturbing. Please, disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just it's very graphic. So prepare. If you can take the sight of a woman getting abused, please. This is the time you turn away. Let's continue.
What I'm about to show now angers me bigly. I stand up against violence against women every day on this program. I stand up against violence against women every morning, every night. And I want to show you how a nurse was dealt with tonight. I want to show Jamaica how this nurse was dealt with by this man. Look at this, Jamaica. Look at what happened to the lady. You saw that?
I'm not gonna show it again because people have seen it, and it definitely gets me in the wrong frame of mind where I probably would say something that I should not say on the internet. So I'm going to move on. I just wanted to show you because there's no development, right? There's no development on
This man, Yeah, man. Yes! Another nurse. Listen to what the nurse said over Bradley today, Jamaica. Listen to this. Mighty God. I don't think he was drunk.
The man seen in a video assaulting a nurse in Mount Airy, St. Andrew, had reportedly dragged the woman from her car and spat in her face twice before further assaulting her. The uncle of the nurse, who requested that his name be withheld, spoke with Nationwide News on Friday. He told our news center that the accused man was blocking traffic and appeared drunk when his niece was attacked. Dana Davy reports.
The incident took place on Mount Friendship Road, Mount Airy, on Tuesday evening at about 7. According to the uncle, his niece, who is in her mid-30s, was on her way to work at a corporate area hospital. He says upon reaching a section of the roadway, she encountered a motorist driving recklessly ahead of her in a Mercedes-Benz.
So when she coming down, the Benz in front of her, and the man a drive away over the road. So coming down now, it's like he might go in the middle of the road and out and he can like him drunk. And he stop and talk to somebody. So she said she had two tire hand and I said, oh, you can pull over for me because I'm late to work, so if you can pull over, make me pass. And he said the man get, I said, who is that? Who is that? Huh? Who is that? A blow. And he come out.
The uncle says the man got out of the Benz and approached his niece as she sat in the car. He says the man spat in his niece's face before dragging her from the vehicle.
He come out and get angry and spit in her face. So she said she will fill and back of water upon him. And he spit in her face again. 2 times he spit in her face. He draw out of the vehicle and start assault her and lift her finger gun upon her back and step in her face and back gun upon her. And the gun drop and the man take up the gun.
The uncle says the incident has left his niece traumatized.
She said, "Don't leave the vehicle, I said, that kill me." The uncle I said, "Bossy, stop, you can't leave there." So then try to roll him or nothing. Because you see the one who have the gun, you see the wrestle with him to get back the gun from him. In the video. Yeah, she bought her shoulder and her neck. Because remember she walk in her face, she get released, but she still have a pain with her hand and thing. So I don't know, she got traumatized because all her foot bottom cut up because she not driving her shoes.
A report was made to the police and the man was arrested. He remains in custody this afternoon. Dana Davy for Nationwide News.
So, spotting the lady's face, blocking the road. This sounds like an individual that feels entitled. Sounds like an individual that thinks he's above the law. He's some type of A-list citizen and others are B and C list citizens and they are below him. So him can just block the road because him have a gun, him have a license firearm. Who's responsible for blessing these types of people with license firearm? And why is it that all of Jamaica cannot have license firearm if a man like this can have it? That's what I would love to know. Because you see, I am an advocate for license firearm for everybody. I believe everybody should be trained on how to use a license firearm if they want to get one. I think it should be in our constitutional reform that every Jamaican citizen should be entitled, if they choose to get a license firearm. We are at that place in our history. Too many kids are being raped. Too many women are being abused, and men too. And I believe if the people in the society know that, yo, everybody got their ish, I'm telling you, it's going to be a little bit calmer in Jamaica. I'm putting money on it. Nobody not going to just raise them voice and go like them it's the baddest thing, and then they can just block the road and think so when them draw one little gun, nobody else not have none. You hear what I say? They're going to be a little bit more humble. Because you know what it is? The people in the FLA, people who get them license firearm, some of them feel entitled, them feel special, them feel like they must have a class because they can have a license gun. Right? So they can abuse other people. It's like the police them when them go up on the road because them have the gun pan, they feel like they can abuse because nobody else don't have any. They feel it give them this fake sense of power over everybody else. But I'm telling you, woe unto them. Lord, forgive them because they know not what they do. Forgive them, Father, because they know not what they do. This type of behavior, no, sir. And it's in the report that the man allegedly take the gun from the man and he's fighting with the man for the gun. It's the first time I'm really reacting to this. Like, how do men watch a man step on a lady's head, walk on her, have her over him like that? Nobody had the bravery to say, yo, brother, move from over the woman. Even with the gun in him hand, like, bro, at some point, where the man them there? You see me? Where the man them there, bro? The other one, they will stand up and watch him do that. I feel like them for go prison too. Yeah. They feel like them for go prison too. Seriously. They need to do some hard labor. Joke this, brother.
I don't know if him really remain in custody, Courtney. I don't know if him remain in custody. I don't know if he was charged for the use of his gun. Because the charge was assault for occasionally bodily harm. Me never hear about no charge relating to gun.
So the man that? That's the guy?
Will the FLA take his firearm from him?
Oh, what the rat it is? The man that?
Dangerous man that.
This man and already has started getting antecedents.
Oh,
Mr. Bell, is there any truth that you also abuse your wife?
Oh my God.
Because Jamaica, the way in which he dealt with that woman.
Yeah, it looked like it was
See, Miss Winnie called me. The way in which he dealt with that woman is very suggestive that he's abusive.
Wow.
One charge in a Courtney.
One.
Jamaica, after what he did to the nurse.
One charge.
The people them up at Eric tell me about your ways. Them say you beat your wife.
My God.
Them say you beat your wife, Mr. Bell or what? I'm not surprised by who. Courtney, look at who I am.
Say that again.
I'm not surprised by who is your friend.
Wow.
Courtney, look at who I am, my friend.
Wow.
Look now.
Wow.
Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Yes, right.
So this
Is it friend?
So this only get worse.
You don't see that man?
Same smile.
They are friends allegedly.
Courtney!
Wow.
Yes, teacher, believe you.
Wow.
My friend.
Jamaica,
Wow.
you don't see the Prime Minister don't condemn it.
Yes.
Have you heard an utterance from the Prime Minister in the last 24 hours
No,
to ask
we
what
have
has
not.
happened to the nurse?
We have not. We have not.
What the top time?
Tough time come out, but it come out since evening. But as the Prime Minister of this country, a civil servant was attacked. And no word from the Prime Minister.
Wow. Very interesting.
Go say it again.
Very interesting.
A member of the public service was attacked.
Mm-mm.
Viciously, brutally, almost lose her life.
My
Where is
God.
Babsy Grange? I have heard from members of the opposition. I've heard from Patricia Duncan Sutherland. Where is the opposition? No, not the opposition. Oh, I'm talking about them in the opposition because in the next 90 days, them in the opposition. Where is the private sector organization of Jamaica? Where is the church?
Wow. Wow.
And the firearm licenses authority should immediately take away his firearm.
Lorraine, how you doing? Good night to you, love. No, sir, this is serious.
Jamaica, I want to ask you.
This is very serious.
I want to ask you tonight. Having reviewed the video. Producer, can you play back the video, please?
Please play back the video.
Having reviewed the video, the nurse never imagine him spit all in her face, you know.
Yes. A crazy amount of
Him
charge.
spat, he spat in her face, Jamaica.
I'm glad that you're good, Lorraine. Big up yourself, man.
He spat in her face.
Wow. You know, our highest level.
And the
of
woman up.
spitting in somebody's face is like the highest level of disrespect. One, if not the highest. It's next to peeing on them. Like, seriously. This man is a germs. This man is a scumbag. If the reports are true. If all the reports are true and what appears to happen on the camera, on the video is happening, this man is a germs. This man, you know, I would say that, but I'm gonna hold that back. What I will say is I'm questioning his love for women. Yeah, he's a monster. He's an absolute monster. And who is his friend, allegedly? Wow.
Of Jamaica.
You know, they have a saying, birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, that's the saying, you know. Yeah, I don't know how true it is, but hey, that's what they say.
Are silent.
Silent to blows and
The Nurses Association of Jamaica says that on Monday they'll be demonstrating.
Yeah.
Imagine the man.
Let us see if Andrew is going to take the opportunity to demonstrate with the nurse them on Monday. Let us see if the police force and the FLA is going to demonstrate with the women and the nurses and stand in solidarity with them on Monday. Let us see. Let us see. I'm challenging them. Let us see.
That's what he did.
Nasty, man. Nasty.
Affiliate of the Prime Minister. A friend of the Prime Minister.
Wow. Look at this. No, sir. So the gun that the man take up. Watch him fight the man for the gun. The man fight the man for cha. No, sir. Look at this. This man a freak cause I gun. Wow. So this is somebody a reverse. Look like. So I know I saw a lady there on the. So the man they really making get by the gun. Look on the man, on the lady. And the man they turn up on a.
Can you believe?
So, more ask one question to Andrew Onis and Delray Chuck. And Orange Chan. This criminal, because I uno love to call the young youth them criminal. This criminal on this video, this is a criminal act on the video. Yes? Where's the force that you're going for him? Is he truly in custody? Where is it? This animal. Right? Look at this animal. Look at this animal. Look at this animal. Spit in the lady face. Look at this animal. The man have the gun and the man have fight the man back for the gun. So he cannot. Look how him flip over the woman and throw her down on the ground. My God. I'll tell you something, you see. That's why I don't really par up with people. You know. Even people think to them, you know, like a man like this, you have to be of a certain character. You understand? Not because you have money, that means you never work with you. Not because you have a business and you're a businessman, that means say, me I go stick around. If you're not a person of good character, you're not going to be receiving my time. You understand what I'm saying? An animal like this deserves to be put in a cage where he must fight for his life, for the rest of his life. You understand what I'm saying? One person after the next. No rest, no water break. That's how you deal with an animal like this. Put him in a one cage and make him fight like a MMA. Hand-to-hand combat. One fighter after the next. Yeah, man. And make sure say every fighter bigger than him by even 1 foot taller than him. I saw you deal with that type of animal here. Yeah. I think there needs to be an innovative correctional center for animals like this. Yeah, man. You know? So when you see these types of acts and them deal with a thing like this, yeah, man. When they deal with women like this and beat them up, yeah, man. You put them in a one cage. You have forfeited your right to your constitutional rights when you do that. When you deal with children and women like this and abuse them like this, you have forfeited your right to be called a citizen or a person. You have now lowered yourself to an animal status. And what we do with animals in this country under the Constitution is put them in a cage. That's all the Constitution needs to go now to deal with people like this. I guarantee you, you will not see no man doing stuff like this to woman with those forms of punishment. Because the other men in society that are of men of high guilt and integrity will not allow it. Yeah, that's the next thing. You can imagine him need care. Lorraine, you can imagine him need care from a hospital. Which nurse or doctor are going to take care of this man? After seeing that video. We need to deal with each other with respect. We need to deal with each other with dignity, compassion, love, empathy. And we need to stop stop this. It's like there's a spirit over Jamaica. It's like there's a dark spirit over Jamaica. You guys notice? A very dark spirit over Jamaica. Just dark. Wow. Wow. This is chilling, man. This just, my God.
Can you believe?
Wanna cry.
The cry of a nurse.
How's it feel, man?
The cry of a nurse.
You sure?
She works at the university hospital.
How's it feel? Yeah, aye.
The cry of a nurse, Jamaica. And there's no widespread condemnation by the authorities.
Where's the commissioner of police? Where's all of these people? Man. I listen. I don't blame any of the females that don't want to come to Jamaica. I don't blame none of the foreigners that don't want to come here. You can imagine if a foreigner buck up this man and did the exact same thing and blow their horn and tell him to come out the way because them a block the road. And this was his response to a foreigner. I wonder how Andrew Onis, Edmund Bartlett, and all of these individuals would have reacted. Would there be a immediate press conference, a condemnation of of what they saw on the video? Would there be? Where's the DPP? DPP, aren't you a female? Where's the DPP in all of this? Is the DPP a mother? Does she have children? Does she have a daughter? Does she have a sister? You know, I'm just catching up, honestly, on this live. This is my raw reaction to all of this. My raw reaction. Jamaica, just let me know what you think in the comment section. Yeah, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This is a moment to bawl out, cry out. I wish that the family of this young lady and herself go down on their knees and pray that God exact immediate revenge on this animalistic act by this man, because vengeance is of the Lord. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's like somebody did me something earlier, and I said, you know? So, you know, I won't be surprised, because somebody else did me something and I didn't even know. I only heard the same evening what happened to them. All they did was spoke against me wrongfully, and something happened to them. They got themselves in trouble with the law the very same evening. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, I'm not the most praying person. My thing is, you know, God knows my heart. God knows where I want to be in life and what I desire out of and how where I want to go, and God also knows that, you know, I really trust Him. So all right, is this where I need to be right now, you know, and guide me like so. All right, which way to go? What do I need to work on to be better? I don't trouble people. I don't bad mind people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I want Jamaica to prosper, grow, and be the beacon of light in this world that it can be in terms of a society. But with animals like this, how can we be when we are on the world stage? People are looking at this. This is how men that are alleged to be friends with the prime minister or an associate deal with women or deal with a stranger that's a woman. And no condemnation from the prime minister. And him can't say he's not aware of it. Andrew Honest don't come off of social media. Them social media warriors, them don't come off of social media. And them don't stop watch Andre Stevens. So them know what is going on. These are facts. They know exactly what is going on. You understand?